Hey Taurus, it's V here, Krystal Clear. Happy to deliver to you Spirit's message for October 2024. It's going to be a busy month. Got some eclipses coming up. It's eclipse season. Veil is thinning. So let's see Spirit's advice as you navigate the month. So coming into the month, we've got Witch's Hat, the power of intention. And as we leave the month of October, we've got the magic circle, power of protection. Ooh, little turtle sidestepping. All right, so for you, Taurus, coming into the month with the witch's hat, and this is all about your power, but your power comes from your intention. So I feel as if it's really important to either you start the month off having looked at your intention for things. Where is your intention in connection? Especially, this feels like it deals with other people, other connections, other relationships. Because of the protection, or for some of you, it's very much like your energetic boundaries. You may feel like when you're around certain people, your vibe is just different, or you may find that your boundaries or your power, your intentions is being highlighted and looked at when it comes to like your intimate relationships, your personal relationships with people. With the witch's hat, what's good, what I love about the witch's hat is that the tip of it points to our upper dimensions, our chakras, the divinity, the light, and that's where we connect from. That's where we find our power, our empowerment, and our intentions. How we set our intentions, they determine where the energy goes. So in order for you, for this month, in order for you to feel like good in your energy, to feel uplifted, to feel like the connections that you're making are significant and fulfilling, it's important to be mindful of your energetic boundaries and protection. Like, where might you need to tighten up on some of your boundaries and maybe not be so overly there for other people, especially Taurus. I feel like what is beautiful about this sign is that they're very caring and nurturing, but almost at a detriment to themselves. And so when we're talking about the witch's hat and your power and your energy, like, it's important to mind your boundary with and for yourself. Like, where are you going to get your validation? Where are you going to get connection? And if it's outside of yourself, you've already lost that energetic magic circle. If you seek validation or connection or anything like that outside of yourself, then you're putting your happiness, your well-being, you're putting everything else in someone else's hands. And I really feel like October is a month for you to take it back. And as you lead the month with the protection card, the magic circle, again, it can be physically making sure to assert some boundaries with people in your life. Maybe it's discipline with yourself, like maybe not needing to, that external validations, and also looking to your energetic practices, making sure that you are clearing, shielding, and protecting your energy, and that you're working with that. Because sometimes if we connect with too many people, whether it be work related or intimately, or just too much people in Taurus, sometimes, especially if you're empathetic to other people's energy, you might find that their energy rubs off on you. So it's important to have a daily spiritual hygiene routine. So let's pull some cards, some tarot, as you navigate the month. So yeah, Queen of Wands, Queen of Energy. And you can see here that so much. Number one, sunflowers, they have their face toward the light, just like the witch's hat is towards the divinity. So it's like as you face the light, as you look to the higher perspective, as you shift your focus to your empowerment and your cosmic understanding or belief, the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Energy, that's where you're able to create more loving relationships, stable relationships where you don't feel like you're overwhelmed or suffocated. You feel free. You feel like a creator rather than losing your creative energy, rather than depleted. We've got the Chariot. So this does indicate it is a choice. Like, you do get to choose if you want how and if you want to manage these personal and energetic boundaries. And there's going to definitely need to be some changes with the Death card, and it might not feel comfortable. Like, it's just a new pattern for you. And so it's not meant to be comfortable. If there's any discomfort, it's because you're in a new area of expertise. You're getting out of your comfort zone. If it's uncomfortable and challenging, you're getting out of your comfort zone and you're learning something new. So allow yourself to leave the past in the past and to move forward and to make choices that feel in alignment with the energy that you're creating and embodying. So you got Queen of Wands at the beginning, and we've got Queen of Cups at the end. And these really are energetically based and emotionally based. And emotions is really the expressions of our energy, and it's our energy in motion. I feel like for some of you, if you work with energy, for those of you, let's say it this way, for those of you who work with energy, it's important to make sure that you are cleansing at the end of your day and making sure that you're like putting a close to all of your energetic circuits and allowing yourself to reset, to reboot. If you don't work with energy, might be time to learn something new. The Queen of Cups loves learning new things and is almost cheerful to be a sponge and to learn how to best serve herself and others. We had 2 cards just fall out here. We've got the Focus card and Submerge, which we'll keep for Spirit's advice for sure. But for now, with just going back to the tarot and these energetic boundaries, either you do work with them and it's time to reassess them, or if you don't, it's time to learn how to do that. But with the Chariot and the Death card, you are going to have to make some decisions this month to let go and put an end to some of your practices, your beliefs, or even some connections. And you're going to need to find the comfort or the consistency in making another choice and choosing a different path forward. All right. So for Spirit's advice, we first have Submerge and Focus. This is that overwhelming feeling that kept coming in with like the energetic boundaries or even just some connections. It just feels like they're a little extra over the top and maybe not as genuine or sincere, and it's time to let them go and to focus. And there's that sunflower again. Again, the sunflower turns its face to the light. And there is the sunflower coming in again, asking you, where do you put your focus? Like going back to the validations, where do you find your validations? That's going to be a really big area of awareness. So journaling that, like, I feel validation when, if you are into journaling, that Spirit is giving you that prompt. I don't think I've ever given a journal prompt yet in a reading, but here it is. Yeah, journaling. I feel most validated when, and to really look at like, when do you feel most validated and what's your intention behind that? And is it some place where you can take your power back, where you don't need that validation to be external? She here, it looks like she's like in an incubation in the middle of the sunflower. So it's like, where can you look to nurture yourself? And then that helps you nurture other relationships more healthy, right? Because your space is protected. Your space is cared for first and foremost. And those are the habits to make sure that you are shifting, right? To make sure that your habits are healthy for yourself first and foremost. Do for yourself first and foremost. That way you can give to others better. And don't forget to drink your water. But with Drink Deeply, again, really heavy on the feminine energy. Also with the just water is fluid, it is constant, it is evolving. Queen of Cups, emotions. Water is emotions. So I do feel that your expression of your emotions is really gonna be your focus this month in October, Taurus, where you stand up for yourself and your beliefs, where you say no more, and where you find validation within yourself. I'm happy to help you along the way. If you want to visit my website in doitdivine.com, or you can email me info@doitdivine.com. But I hope for now this helps as you navigate the month of October, Taurus. I'm wishing you all the best blessings and love always. Take care.